Sonic the Hedgehog is the worst video game I have ever played in my whole entire life.
Confident, you're having fun. You're not having fun.
This entry, though, is just terrible.
This game has made me go through hell.
This is widely known as one of the worst games ever made.
Whatever you do, don't, I repeat, don't buy this freaking game.
Sonic 06, the Sonic game everybody loves to hate.
Take it! Fucking game! Sonic is awesome! But this isn't Sonic!
I love it. A lot. Yep, you heard me right. I've admitted the most obvious thing on the channel and hasn't been discussed that much. But I think finally it's an important topic to me personally, and I should get it off my chest. I own two video game systems. I have a Nintendo Switch and I have an Xbox One. I don't even have any new Xbox One. I don't have an Xbox One S or an Xbox One X. I just have a standard Xbox One that I got back at launch year. I have some games on my phone. That's really it. And that's the extent of video games in my life, really. That might be surprising to some of you guys considering I'm a giant Sonic fan, but I fell in love with the character and franchise of Sonic. I'm not necessarily a video game fan. The main reason I point all this stuff out is just to tell you guys I am not a video game critic, video game buff. That's not me. If anything, I love movies and TV shows, and that's my thing. That's what I'm passionate in. I'm able to criticize because I have knowledge of. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and pretend like I know everything about video games, because I do not. So I'm going to say this with confidence. I'm going to say it because I mean it and it's true to me, and just calm down when I say this. Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 is my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog game and video game period. Before you guys come at me with knives and forks and eat me up, I want you guys to hear me out. It was a beautiful 2009 Christmas morning, and I wake up, I go to the tree, and there's everything I want. Sonic the Hedgehog action figures by Jazzwares. There's Sonic the Hedgehog video games, and then I find out that I have an Xbox 360. And there's one thing that I was wanting for that Xbox 360. That was Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Keep in mind, I wasn't on YouTube around this time, and if I was probably just searching up Sonic the Hedgehog videos and watching those and not really caring about if this game is considered good or considered bad, because at the end of the day, I didn't care. I was a kid. But before I got that video game system and that video game, I remember I had a friend named Devin. He had a PS3, and he already had a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. I remember seeing Dusty Desert being played and saying how great of a game it was and how it was so fun, and I wanted to play it too, because I'm a Sonic fan and I never played it before because I didn't have a Xbox 360 or PS3. So when I got my hands on it, I was ready. It took some getting used to. I had some trouble with the Mach speed sections, but I was able to get past it pretty quickly. I remember being on it all day long. It's not that far into Sonic's story, but I remember getting to the silver boss fight and beating him. My main goal of that night was just to get as far as Devin got in the game. So as time went on, I played the game like every day. It provided challenge. I wasn't able to just beat levels that easily. I remember I never let myself beat a level in the game until a weekend. It's mainly because I always beat things on the weekend and I never got to different levels on weekdays. I remember I was in Silver's Flame Core and didn't want to get beyond that. I was so close at one point, but I just started killing myself because I was saving that for the weekend. I remember when beating Sonic Story was a giant moment. I remember when beating the game as a whole was a giant moment. I remember trying to get past the Mach speed section in Crisis City. It was like the hardest thing ever. Like my little tiny child self was already suicidal because of that level. So yeah, I had a lot of memories of it from when I was a kid and playing it and all the memories that were made from it. And to this day, right up until now, I've been playing the game ever since. Is there nostalgia for the game? Of course there is. I think me talking about it just provides as much nostalgia as I can give out. But there are other reasons I like the game at the stage I am in life right now. Not only do I have memories and fond moments of it, but there's one thing that it is to me that it isn't to multiple people. Fun. Some people overplay it, overdo it with the hate for the game, and it's just to appeal to the status quo. Some people haven't even played Sonic 06 and just hate it because it's Sonic 06. I remember finally hearing about it and how it was considered bad and nobody in their right mind should like it. I felt dirty, I felt wrong for liking the game, but I did. And you can look back on this video.
The graphics are awful! I hate them, they're terrible. This game, you guys rushed it.
And you can see that I tried to appeal to the status quo. I didn't want to be different, I didn't want to be an outcast, I didn't want to have the biggest different opinion in the Sonic fan base, but I did deep down inside have that. And as time went on, I just learned to not care what people think. So now, I'm not afraid to admit that Sonic 06 is my favorite Sonic game. There are obviously better looking Sonic games now, from Unleashed, Generations, Lost World, and now Forces. It still looks pretty good for the time. I have the Xbox 360 version, so I never really run into glitches. I never had to deal with that. I look at videos and see all the glitches that people do, and I was just never able to. I remember finding out about the box kick trick, and that's just fun. That doesn't ruin the game for me. Am I here to say that Sonic 06 is objectively a great Sonic game? No, I'm not even saying it's a good Sonic game. But I'm saying it's my favorite. It's like Citizen Kane. It's one of the best movies of all time. But it's not my favorite movie of all time. It's like Spider-Man 3 for me. Spider-Man 3 is one of my favorite, if not my favorite movie. But it's considered to be one of the, if not the worst Spider-Man movie. I don't agree. I love Spider-Man 3. I enjoy it. It's fun. Literally, me and Johnny, every single time we get together, watch Spider-Man 3. Every single day. It's not a joke. So just because it might not be good does not mean that it can't be my favorite. And that's what Sonic 06 is for me. I love the multiplayer. It's fun. If you guys have, friends, whether it's a battle or a tag, it's fun. I love the story ambition. It tried to do something different and bigger and more ambitious, and it wasn't like Sonic Lost World, which I'd watch Sonic 06 cutscenes and look at that story way more than I would Sonic Lost World or Generations or Colors or even Forces. It has some of the most beautiful CGI cutscenes I've seen for Sonic. Like, look at this shot right here. I actually am a big fan of Sonic's character model. It makes him look a little bit older. I like the way he's styled. I've always been a fan of it. I love all the different multiple playable characters. I love playing as Blaze, Shadow can be fun, and the others are just icing on the cake. And sure, Knuckles and Rouge can not be as fun as others, but I still can find enjoyment in them. I like how long the game is. I cannot finish that game in one day. I mean, I haven't tried to. I don't think I ever will because I have a life. But it's long. It's not a short game that you can just beat real quick like Forces or Lost World. Or especially Generations, which you can do in like not even a complete morning. You can just knock that out before you go to school. Now that I've tried because of how short it is. That was a long time ago before, I had a life. The soundtrack is incredible. It has amazing butt rock songs that you just can't help but fall in love with. It has an amazing score, and I have fun with the combat. My favorite level in the game is Kingdom Valley. It's so fun. It has fast-paced action, platforming, combat. It's a long level. You get to play as Silver, which gives you a lot more platforming to do, and as a whole, it's just enjoyable. You can say whatever you want about Sonic 06, but there's one thing that you can't take away from me, and that's the fact that I love it. It's my favorite Sonic game, I enjoy it to death, and that will never change, for right now at least. Everybody can have their own opinion, it's completely subjective. If you don't like Sonic 06, that's 100% justifiable. I know it's not necessarily a good game, but it's my favorite Sonic game because I think it's fun, I enjoy it, and I know that you guys think I'm crazy now, and I probably just lost a bunch of subscribers, but you know what? It's fine. Because at the end of the day, there's only one thing a video game should be to you, and that's fun. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Woo! Hey guys, I'm kind of just squatting right now. To give you guys a quick creator note, where we're living right now, the weather has been very bad. It's been raining like non-stop for weeks now. We haven't had a ray of sunshine in forever. So with all the rain and wetness, it's been hard for us to get outside to film certain videos such as Merch Hunt. But we hope you guys can be patient with us. We do have a new one in the works. We have brand new Sonic Plus show on the way, which we hope you guys enjoy that new series. It's so fun to make. It's going to be hilarious, and we can't wait for you guys to see more. We have so much other Speed Supersonic content on the way for you guys. We're so excited. We're here to stay for 2019, and we'd like to thank you guys so much for your support as of recent. The channel's bigger than ever, and we can't be more thankful. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next week.